TV's honestly changed my life, my family's life, but also, I've got a bit of responsibility to help other people to change their lives as well.
Is there pressure being in the public eye to do things with a purpose every time, or has that relaxed because you have been so well known for so long?
No, I think, look, I'm realizing now that it's kind of, now that I get bigger, there's more expectation and there's more responsibility. Every day I guess I suffer from such an imposter syndrome. Like, I can always do more and be more and say more, but I'm actually, got to be really real with myself and my own social emotional well-being, and kind of only align myself with brands that understand me as a person, understand mental health, understand what I'm passionate about, and then, can give me the space to have that creative control when I can. But the pressure of like always being on is one that I live with. But I feel like I just be real with my audience. Like, the last couple of months have been really hard, I think. And I've just been trying to, persist through work and really enjoy what I'm doing, but then also stepping back and taking the time out for me when I need it and just being honest about it. Like, I feel like, my followers are like family, like community. That's how I kind of relatively treat the space that I'm in, like the social media space, is that I let you guys in, hoping that, you also understand that I'm just human. I'm just a normal person, just doing life and getting by. But, there's this expectation that we need to be someone. Because it's crazy. We let you into our world. So then you feel, like entitled in some way, like in a nice way, to entitled to our lives. But then you also have to pull back, because I'm like, oh, well, they don't owe me anything. Like, as in, I don't owe you anything, you don't owe me anything. But, it's a really unusual world.
Yeah.
Sorry, I could talk about this stuff all the time, but
no, it's so interesting.
I think since being the Bachelorette, I think people kind of expect you to be the Bachelorette 24/7. And I've always been Brooke. And I think, I always continue to be Brooke, like that Brooke that was before any of the shows that she was doing or has done. So yeah, I'm just trying to be Brooke.
Was there that weird transition? Because I mean, you were obviously relevant in the Batchy sphere before Bachelorette, and then you do have that massive jump to a new level of fame. Did you feel that difference in what you could and couldn't do, or like the increasing eye on you, I guess?
Yeah, it's a huge life adjustment from being kind of like semi-known to then being plastered everywhere, and then kind of getting this like celebrity status thrown at you. And I don't see myself as any better than the person next to me, regardless if I've been on TV or not. That's just not me. Like, everyone is, human. Because a lot of the comments that I get back when people meet me are like, oh, you're so normal and you're like so human and so real. And I'm like, yeah, but people in the media will always interpret people that have been on TV and, have this status to be fake. So I think people are already kind of stereotyping me before they've even met me. But also, like, I just think like the celebrity status just does not fit with me. I get really great benefits from it. I'm there, I'm able to support my family, do all these awesome collaborations, do these awesome, partner with really awesome brands. But that comes with obligation, and it also is hard work, and it's constantly putting energy and out there. So it has its greats and its butts, like.
Yeah, no, totally.
And I'm not a celebrity. I think I still haven't kind of come to terms with that being like not even a media personality. Like, I feel like I'm just I was like, yeah, just like this country girl that fell into this crazy reality TV world, and now is just trying to like navigate it as normal as she can. Like, I still do a 9 to 5. Like, I still work.
Just people watching now.
Yeah. Yeah, people are watching me. That's very true. Yeah, I think other things that have been like really quite hard to navigate is going out, even just in public places. I had to sort of up my security at my house. Like these are the things that people don't know and don't see, that, you know, is an adjustment period from this to that. Like, so, you know, it was all very unusual. Like I had to sort of, you have to do like, I don't know, I guess like a really big think about all the things that you like can't do anymore just freely.
Yeah. Have you had any like
Yeah.
weird experiences of like, I don't want to say like stalkers, but like weird fan moments?
I get fan mail quite a bit in my email. Um,
Oh,
yeah,
so old school.
I know, isn't it so? And like people constantly message me and tell me that I've been in their dreams. It's so weird. It's such an unusual thing, and they have, you know, this like honesty with telling me, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I didn't know we were at that stage, but I'll take it. Like, so yeah, people message me all the time, like through emails, and uh tell me how, you know, they love the season, and that's really beautiful, that's really nice. But then some of them have been really odd,
Mm,
so like not stalkerish, but like quite, I guess aggressive, I'd say the word.
okay. Are they like aggressive
Yeah.
fans? Like you haven't had like hate or
Yeah,
anything
like
in the sense like that?
they kind of range, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
Like there has been some that have been like really um passionate about the season and like have really like deconstructed it and like kind of been like, you should have did this here, and like, and then they're like, yeah. And then there's some that have been like previous, I think it was more so when the season was airing, but then recently more I've had some that are like, you know, I've had, no, I haven't to the extent had death threats in my email, but I have had death threats more in my inbox, and then I just like block and delete the person, which
Yeah.
I think is like crazy, you know. And I think it's just like trolls just being quite like aggressive. But yeah, and then some like that are really like they take you on an emotional roller coaster as well. They're like, really love the season, really loved you. Uh then they're like, David was a Pete. Like they'll say like something really absurd, and I'm like, oh my god. So yeah, it ranges. It's
Seems
so
like
funny.
it seems like you're handling it well at least. Like it hasn't taken a massive toll on you in a way.
No, if you don't laugh, you'll cry, I think is the saying. But I just think like you know, I didn't grow up with a lot of privilege, as you know, you probably
Mm.
know a bit about my backstory. So for me, this is all like very new, really exciting, but also like really unusual. So I'm just always adapting, always kind of like adjusting things, and I'm always growing. So that's like the great thing about it, is like I'm going through these crazy experiences. Like TV's honestly changed my life, my family's life, but also, you know, I've got a bit of responsibility to help other people to change their lives as well. So I think that kind of comes with the struggle that I have sometimes, like coming to terms with that is the responsibility that I have. But you can only do what you can do. I'm only one person. One little girl, one little brown girl just trying to navigate life.